such a lot, when you've got not a lot, what? Be happy. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I'm gonna jump up and down, gonna spin right around, gonna praise your name forever. I'm gonna shout out loud, gonna deafen the crowd, gonna send my praise to heaven. I'll run this race and I will never stop. I follow Jesus till the day I drop. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. When you've got such a lot, when you've got not a lot, what? Be happy. Such a lot, when you got not a lot, what? Be happy.
So a big hello to all of you for our Twinklers on TV week 5. Hope some of you have enjoyed grooving along to the intro music. That's usually our tidy up song, isn't it? We get all our space tidied up and ready for our singing time together. Well, you might need to just make a little space amongst your toys for us to sit down and join in at our Twinklers on TV today. We're going to be looking at our story of what the ladybird heard. We're going to do some craft. We're going to join in with some singing with Nicola. So let's have a look at what you've all been up to this week. So thank you for all the videos and photos that have been sent in to me. Keep them coming. I love to see them. Here's Elsie and her big sister. Do you remember last week we used a bunny stamp to make a painting and a picture? Looks like the girls had a go and made a brilliant picture. Well done, you guys. And Connor, he had a go too. I love that, Connor. Well done. Looks like you got really busy with your painting. Someone else who did some painting at home this week was Charlie. He used the same bunny print and then he used just the loo roll to do some more stamping in red and made ladybirds. And our story is all about ladybirds later today. Catty and Alex's mummy has also been getting crafty and creative. Look at this lovely picture symbolising the family at home and sharing their love for one another. It's a beautiful picture. I love it. And look, we've got Maeve and Stanley. They've been watching Twinklers on TV, doing some dancing and grooving. Hi, Maeve and Stanley. I bet these next two people in this picture, you've missed very much. Jacob and Izzy, you're great buddies. I remember after every Twinklers on a Thursday, you used to go back to your house and share lunch together. I bet you're missing them very much, but we'll soon be back together sharing our friends and our toys and our picnics together. So hi to Jacob and Izzy too. Ella watches us each week as well, don't you, Ella? And here you are lying down, ready to do your sleeping bunnies. Some of you have been in the great outdoors as well. Here's Daisy, out in the sunshine with that lovely smile, picking daisies. I can see them in your hand, holding them tightly. And big smiles here from Finley, who's sitting in the woods in the bluebells. Well done, that looks like a lovely trip out. And here's Ruby. She goes to Twinklers Plus, don't you, Ruby? And you watch us each week too. So hi to you. Also, you've been growing that sunflower seed, which I know lots of you from Twinklers Plus have been doing. Looks like it's growing beautifully. And finally, we've got some big news to share from Finley Butler. On Easter Sunday, when most of us were tucking into our chocolate Easter eggs, Finley got more than just an Easter egg on Easter Sunday. He got this brand new, beautiful little brother. And here's a picture of him. Here is Ned. So welcome to the world, Ned. We can't wait to meet your brother, Finley. And congratulations, Mummy and Daddy. We send you lots of love in these next few sleepless weeks, but we're thinking of you and it's wonderful news. So in our story today, as we've already said, is what is called What the Ladybird Heard. I bet lots of you already know that story. So the smallest creature in the story is the ladybird, and he's very tiny, but he's very smart, and we learn why when we read the story together. And here I've made some ladybirds out of paper plates. Let's have a go at making them together. So this is going to be our craft today. We're going to make a ladybird because the main character in our story today is a ladybird. So I've got 2 paper plates, a big one and a little one, so we can make a mummy ladybird and a little ladybird. Now, what colour are ladybirds? Can you tell me? They're this colour, aren't they? Bright red, that's it. So with my roller here, I'm going to decorate these plates, make them really nice and red, because all ladybirds are bright red, aren't they? With spots, and we're going to put the spots on a little bit later. So loads of paint, splosh, splosh, splosh. At Twinklers we'd be wearing aprons, wouldn't we? Our red and our blue aprons. But I haven't got any aprons here, so I better not make a mess. So is my roller. I'm leaving a little bit of the plate not red, because that's the bit that we need to give him a black face. Ooh, that's it. So that's the big one done. Let's paint the little ladybird. Give him a nice red shiny body. And in the pots next to me, the other things I've got ready that we'll stick on in a minute are some eyes, some antennas, and of course some legs. Oh, ladybirds need legs, and finally they need some spots. So we've got some black spots to put on them in a minute. Right, one more little whiz round here. That's it. Now we've got 2 shiny red bodies ready for our ladybirds. We just have to wait for them to dry. Okay, so now our plates are dry. Next thing we need to do is colour in their black faces. So I've got some black paint here. And there we are, the black parts are filled in now, ready for sticking on their legs next. So now our paint's all dry, we're ready to stick the ladybird's legs on. So we've got 3 green legs here for the mummy ladybird. And let's pop on their antennae. Right, there we go. We've got their legs, 2 and 4 and 6 and 2 and 4 and 6. Excellent. So now our ladybirds kind of have legs, near enough. Next job is to pop this line across their back. Apparently ladybirds have this black line here, which I've found some old fabric to stick on their backs. So we need a nice long line of glue here and a line of glue here, and then stick this, it's ribbon stuff that I found in my sewing box actually. Like that. So we are nearly ready for their eyes and their spots. So here we've got some eyes, big eyes for the mummy. We've got little eyes for the little ladybird. So let's stick some spots on. Ready? How many spots shall we stick on our big ladybird? Should we go for 6? Can you count together with me for 6? So we've got 1 and 2 and 3, 3 more, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. And we're going to put 4 on our baby ladybird, 4 blobs. So count together with me again. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3, 4. So now we just need some glue for their eyes, and our ladybirds are done, looking pretty splendid, if I say so myself. Big eyes, 1, 2, let's give them a squeeze so they stick to the glue underneath. And the baby's little eyes, a squeeze, and they stick to the glue there. Brilliant. When they are dry, they can go up on my kitchen wall with my bunny picture from last week. So, well done. Hopefully you'll manage to make yours look even better than mine, my ladybirds. So now we're going to get ready to listen to that story. We need to sing our wiggle song. And as today's story has loads of animals in it, I found this guy, Mr. Sheep. He is going to do our wiggle song with us. But before he does, he has something to say, don't you, Mr. Sheep? Are you ready? Thank you, Mr. Sheep. Very good barring. But we need to sing our wiggle song to get ready for our story. Are you ready? Wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, wiggle our arms and wiggle our nose. Now the wiggles are out of me. I can sit down for the story.
Hello, I'm Judy from Twinklers Plus. How lovely to be here. And today we're going to have a story we would have had when we were all meeting together. And it's called What the Ladybird Heard. So enjoy. Once upon a farm lived a fat red hen, a duck in a pond and a goose in a pen, a woolly sheep and a hairy hog, and a handsome horse and a dainty dog, and a cat that meowed, and a cat that purred, and a fine prize cow and a ladybird. And the cow said, moo, and the hen said, cluck, hiss, said the goose, and quack, said the duck. Nay, said the horse, oink, said the hog, baa, said the sheep, and woof, said the dog. One cat meowed, and the other one purred. And there was a ladybird that said never a word. But the ladybird saw, and the ladybird heard. She saw 2 men in a big black van with a map and a key and a cunning plan. She heard them whisper, this is how we're going to steal the fine prize cow. Open the gate at the dead of night, pass the horse, and then turn right, round the duck pond, past the hog. Be careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep, then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed. Oh my goodness! And the little spotty ladybird, who never before had said a word, told the animals, this is how 2 thieves are planning to steal the cow. They open the gate at the dead of night, pass the horse, and then turn right, round the duck pond, past the hog. Oh, be careful not to wake the dog. Left past the sheep, then straight ahead, and in through the door of the prize cow's shed. And the cow said, moo, and the hen said, cluck, cluck, hiss, said the goose, quack, said the duck, neigh, said the horse, oink, said the hog, baa, said the sheep, woof, said the dog, and both cats began to meow. We can't let them steal the fine prize cow. But the ladybird had a good idea. She whispered it into each animal ear. Can you see her going from animal to animal? At the dead of night, the 2 bad men, Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, opened the gate while the farmer slept, and tiptoe into the farm they crept. Then the goose said, "Neigh," with all her might, and Len said, "Oh, that's the horse, turn right." And the dainty dog began to quack. "Quack, quack." The duck said, "Hugh, we're right on track." "Oink," said the cats. "There goes the hog. Be careful not to wake the dog." "Bah, bah, bah," said the fat red hen. "The sheep, we're nearly there," said Len. Then the duck on the pond said, "Moo, moo, moo." "2 more steps to go," said Hugh. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness me. They both stepped into the duck pond. Splosh! And the farmer woke and said, "Golly gosh," and he called the cops, and they came, "Nina, Nina, Nina," and they threw the thieves in their panda car. And then the cow said, "Moo," and the hen said, "Cluck." "Hiss," said the goose, and "Quack," said the duck. "Neigh," said the horse. "Oink," said the hog. "Bah," said the sheep. "Woof," said the dog. And the farmer cheered, and both cats purred. But the lady bird said never a word. Well, what about that hefty Hugh and that lanky Len? And splosh! Right into the pond they went. And I hope you enjoyed it. So, I look forward to seeing you all again. And take care and enjoy the sunshine. Lots of love. Bye.
Thanks, Judy. So in our story today, we heard about lots of different animals and all those animal noises. And I wondered if we could join in together now, if we can have a look at these animals. And George is going to help us to remember what each of the animals' noises that they make. So are we ready? There's a sheep. What noise does a sheep make? And a pig. And the goose. The duck. The horsey.
Neigh, neigh, neigh.
Pussycat.
Meow, meow, meow.
And the prize cow.
Moo.
And the dog. And I'll see the chicken.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Well done, George. Thank you for helping us with those animal noises. And I hope you were all joining in at home. I could hear some of you. Well done. Now we're going to join in with Nicola with some singing. I think our first song is all about animals too.
Hi everybody, let's do some singing. I'm going to have a look in my bag and see what I can find. I think it's one of our friends from the story that we just heard. It's the cow, and we all know the cow says moo. So let's sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with a oink oink here and a oink oink there, here a oink, there a oink, everywhere a oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a baa here and a baa there, here a bar, there a bar, everywhere a baa. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Very good, good job. Okay, let's have a little look, see what we can find next. Oh, here we go. Who is this? Can you see? This is my little frog. And we know a song about a little frog, don't we? This little frog goes, So let's make sure you stick out your tongues nicely as you sing Our Little Green Frog. Here we go. Said the little green frog one day. Said the little green frog. Said the little green frog one day, and they all went. But we know frogs go sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la. We know frogs go sha-la-la-la-la. They don't go. Good job. Okay, shall we have a look, see what I can find next? Here we go. Oh, I wonder who knows what this looks like. This looks like our world, and we know a song about the world, don't we? How God has got the whole world in his hands. And he also has our friends and our family too. So let's sing He's Got the Whole World. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got all our friends in his hands. He's got all our friends in his hands. He's got all our friends in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got all our family in his hands. He's got all our family in his hands. He's got all our family in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Good job. Okay, we've got time for another song, so let's see if I've got anything left in this bag. Oh, this is a big something inside this bag today. Whoa. Oh, it's a giant rocket. So let's sing zoom, zoom, zoom. Are we ready? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. If you want to join our trip, climb aboard our rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, zoom! Zoom, zoom, zap, it's time we headed back. Zoom, zoom, zap, it's time we headed back. Our friends and family missed us, so now it's time for us to go. Zoom, zoom, zap, it's time we headed back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, zoom! Good job, everybody. Thanks for singing with me.
Thanks, Nicola, and well done for everyone joining in with all that singing. So as we finish our time together today on Twinklers on TV, we need to say our prayers and think of those people that are really important to us and speak to God. And do you remember that we use those 3 initials, T and S and P? It stands for teaspoon, helps us to remember to say thank you, sorry and please. So today I've written our stories on the back of a ladybird, and I've written thank you for the safe arrival of beautiful baby Ned, to say thank you to God for that. And sorry that sometimes we don't listen. As grown-ups, we don't listen to our children sometimes, and children, we find it hard to listen to our grown-ups, but it's really helpful if we can listen to one another, isn't it? And please help us all to look after each other. And for those in need to get better from being poorly, we pray that God, you would have your hand on them and help people get better really quickly. So let's hang that up on our tree as we say Amen, which means that we all agree together with those prayers. Amen. So thank you for watching and thank you for joining in. Please watch the bit at the end of this film, which helps us to remember all the other things going on at church. We've got a video that was out on Saturday for Saturday Church. It has familiar songs and stories, talked about a story of how much Jesus loves us and looks after us. That might be a lovely one to watch together. And we've also got our usual Sunday services all on there online for you to join in. So we will see you all next week. Take care and remember to send me those pictures and photos. Love from all of us to all of you. Bye-bye.
Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, touch your nose. Teddy bear, touch your toes. Teddy bear, reach up high. Teddy bear, wave goodbye.
So bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.